It is really hot today. It's about 35 degrees outside and I'm dying for one of those really nice things that you have on a hot day, which is an ice cream. So I'm going to go and grab one out of the fridge. All right, let's have a look and see what we've got in here. Now I'm going for something that I know will be pretty good. Here we go. Look at that. Peter's ice cream. That's got to be good, right? Let's check it out. Like with all my foods, I always try and read the labels. Now this is a really interesting label. If you look at it, the label itself is printed with red on a pink background, so it's really hard to read. And the size of this print, I mean, you just can't see it. What are these people doing? The only thing that I can see is contact us. I'm assuming that's if I'm dying from this product or something. So to help us out in the kitchen, I've always got my magnifying glass so I can check it out. Let's have a look and see what's in here. Like with all of these sort of packaged foods, it's got a mixture of things in it. It's actually quite interesting to read the label. Here's the rundown. Water and cream, 15%. We're not sure how much is water, how much is cream. It's just a combined 15%. Of course, we've got sugar. That goes without saying. Milk solids and glucose syrup, so high fructose corn syrup. This stuff is absolutely rocket fuel. We've got wheat, we've got maltodextrin, we've got cocoa, vegetable origin emulsifiers, whatever that means. 477 and 471s, we've got our first set of numbers. We've got vegetable gum 412, we've got flavours colour 120, we've got milk 6%, and the label says it contains 35% less fat. All that means is that the fat has been removed and the sugar's been bumped up. That's really good. So that's the label. Let's have a look at what these numbers mean. Right, so I've been doing my research on these numbers. 471 is an interesting one. So it's monodiglyceride. It contains soy, which is genetically modified, of course. It may also use animal fat, including pork fat, and officially it causes kidney and liver problems. 477, which is also an emulsifier, by the way, is a really interesting one. The guys all know this one. Propylene glycol. Now that's the green stuff you put in your radiator. It's antifreeze. Now I suppose it's in ice cream, so when we eat it, my insides don't freeze up, at least. Why else would they put that in there, right? This stuff can cause eczema. Now 412, which is a very interesting number, this stuff can cause nausea, flatulence and cramps. So I don't think Joe would like me if I ate that, so I'm not going to. 120 is a very interesting number. 120 is a red colour. Now we know a little bit about red. They're usually things that we associate with kids being hyperactive. This stuff is fascinating. It's actually made from insects. And the insect is called Dactylopius coccus. It lives in a cactus. And what they do is they take the female insect and they crush it and it produces a red colour. Good stuff in ice cream, I reckon. Ooh. 120 causes a variety of things. So as we said, hyperactivity is quite common. Rhinitis or a runny nose. Okay. Urticaria, or more commonly known as hives. It shouldn't be eaten by asthmatics, and there's plenty of asthmatics around, and people with aspirin sensitivity. My Peter's ice cream is not starting to look the best. Now, it says no artificial colours. Well, I guess insects aren't artificial. Proudly Australian made. Well, I don't know about that. And up the top, they support the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So I'm making a wish that if I eat this stuff, I'm not going to die. One more interesting thing, this red colour, it's actually been banned in the US. So why on earth are we eating it here? I don't know. Well, I think there's only one place for this stuff, and that's straight down the sink. There we go. We're on septic here. I really hope my septic tank survives this onslaught. So, what's a bloke meant to do? It's hot outside, I'm after an ice cream. How on earth can anybody eat this stuff? Especially for a diabetic, right? That's really good for a diabetic and for everybody else. You're trying to lose weight, just eat that stuff, see how you go. So what's a bloke meant to do? Well, I think it's time to visit Joe's kitchen.
Hi, welcome to Joe's Kitchen. Today, I'll be teaching you how to make an ice cream in a very simple way. I will be using a Thermomix in my recipe today. However, if you don't have one, don't despair. You can use any kind of blender. There is just a little alteration you have to make. Here I have some banana which I have prepared earlier. Only takes about 2 hours in the freezer, so you need to peel it first. Chop it up into pieces about that big. If you are using a different blender to the Thermomix, you just need to slice them a little bit smaller. But otherwise, that's all you need. So here's my banana. What you do is pop it into the Thermomix, and keep in mind, if you are using a different blender, you just need to cut the banana smaller. We just pop it shut. Now there is one little variation we can do. We can add some cinnamon, just grounded cinnamon, not cinnamon sugar. So we might just do that for a little bit extra flavour. Pop a little bit in. And off we go. Now we're just going to start it. So I turn it on. It may be a bit noisy, so bear with me. So this is what it looks like after about 8 seconds. You need to scrape down the sides a little bit. This is only one banana, so if you're making more, it's probably a little bit easier. And we just turn it on for another couple of seconds. So here we go, another 5 seconds. Okay, so we have our banana ice cream ready. Perfect. And we just pop it into a little serving bowl. And 1 ingredient ice cream. Nothing artificial added. We can make it pretty by adding a little bit of cinnamon on top. It's our finished product, and let's see if it will pass the Pete test. Okay.
I wonder what Jo's been making in her kitchen. I bet you if I open this up, I will find something. And I was right. Look at that. Some ice cream. I've got to taste this stuff, see what it's like. Here comes the taste test. Let's see what Jo's made in her kitchen. It's got this unbelievably smooth texture. You would never guess that this is a banana. It is just so sweet. It tastes just incredible. The cinnamon is a beautiful touch on top of this banana ice cream. I think Peter's ice cream might have a bit of trouble beating this, I can tell you that. Don't you wish you had some? It's easy to make. You should try it. I thought what I might do while I'm eating this beautiful ice cream is just talk about some of the health benefits. So, being made out of banana is actually known to lower blood pressure, which is a major issue in our society today. Interestingly enough, there was a study done not long ago that showed if children ate a banana a day, they had a 34% less chance of ending up with asthma, which is huge, right? It's massive. Bananas have also got anti-cancer properties, which is very important. Another big benefit, because they're so high in fibre, bananas actually reduce blood sugar levels, so they're fantastic for diabetics, and they also help you remember things, and they improve your mood. And the cinnamon on top, the cinnamon lowers your blood sugar levels, so it's great for diabetics. I mean, what more do you want? Great taste, great health. What else?